Now I could talk to y'all. Breath is nice and fresh. Just wet my hands so I can wash my face. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am up because, of course, I have several things to do. But I'm going to take it easy today. I do have a lot to do, but I'm also going to take it easy. I need to start just relaxing, not running as much, and just taking it easy. So I want to clean my room today. I do have a cleaning lady that comes over, but I want to like deep clean my room. I want to take my curtains down and wash those. I want to move my mattress, vacuum and mop under there. I want to mop my walls down, spray them down, my ceiling fan. So I want to really kind of do the elbow and knees kind of work. So yeah, I want to do deep down cleaning, and my cleaning lady will come and she maintains that. I just cleaned my son's room, and that took me a whole week. Well, I actually took my time and cleaned it, and again, the same way, thoroughly. I washed his walls down, cleaned his closet out, did laundry. He had clothes everywhere, guys. And also, I did it because I was also missing him. So I spent time in his room. As some of you may know, if you follow me on Instagram or not, my son just started college. He's in his freshman year. We moved him in on Saturday, August 23rd. And guys, I'm going to keep it real and be honest with you guys. I was not ready. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. And when I say hard, I mean hard now. He is the last one in the home, so we are empty nesters. So I have to get used to, being total empty nesters. I have 2 children, and then I have a bonus daughter. And when I'm thinking back, I'm like, dang, I've had kids around me since, 16. So my younger sister had my niece. I won't put her business and stuff out there, her age and all that. But she had my niece. So my niece has been around. And then after that, she had my nephew. After that, I had my daughter. So I had my daughter, Ajay. And, it's just been kids around us. Just kids, right? Kids. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Kids fill the home with laughter. They just fill the home with love, and just not that the parents don't, but I'm just saying, having kids around and the laughter, it's like, it's amazing. Even with the yelling and screaming, pick your clothes up, come wash the dishes, like, all of that. As kids, not young adults, not grown adults. I don't want to be running behind no 20 and 30-year-old kids, or excuse me, not kids, they're adults, young adults. Clean up after their mess. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about kids, little kids before the age of 18. But yeah, kids just really, fill the home with love and all that. And I always knew I wanted to have kids. I always wanted a boy and a girl. I always wanted the boy first and then the girl to protect, his sister in any event. Because that's what I wanted growing up. I always wish I had a brother. I do have a brother, but I wanted my brother in my life, and I wanted him in the household with us, and I wanted him to be older than me. But anyway, because I'm rambling. So anyway, guys, it was hard. Oh my God, it was so hard. He cried, I cried. I'm a smother mother. I've never really let my kids spend a night out. It's just something that my aunt, God bless her soul, who passed away, she just always, I just hear her in the back of my mind. Keep your kids home. Keep your kids home. Don't let your kids stay out. Things happen when your kids stay out. Even with family, you got to make sure. And, I just always kept that in mind. So my kids really didn't spend a night out until they were like much older and can actually talk. Not like make things up, but like, yo, no, don't touch me or whatever. They could actually talk. So I say that to say his transition was a little rough for him. It was rough for both of us. It was rough for both of us. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. For the whole week, my energy was down. My eyes was watering. I looked like I was crying. I didn't even go into the office. Thank God, it was so slow. So I worked from home just in case he called and said, Ma, I need you, so I could, be right there. And he's only 45 minutes away from me, guys. He's literally only 45 minutes away from me. I even timed it from my house to the expressway to highway, 15 minutes, and then another 35-40 minutes to his school. So I moved him in Saturday, August 23rd, and then I went back Sunday to have dinner with him because he was having a rough day. I was having a rough day. And guys, funny story, right? I think sometimes the way people tell stories, even sad, if you make it funny, it kind of takes that little like, that little edge off, or that little like, oh my God, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna make this funny. It wasn't funny while I was going through it, but now that I think back, it's funny. So he calls me, he's like, Mom, you know, I'm not having a good time. I'm homesick. So I'm like, just say the word. You want me to come? No, it's okay, Ma. I said, just know that when I come, I have to leave. And, you know, leaving is like the hardest part. So he's like, okay, yeah, don't come. I said, you know what? This is more for me than for him. Did my hair, ran up to my son's school. We went and had dinner at his place of choosing. And we're sitting there talking. He's reminiscing on some things when he was younger. And I'm like, okay, he's going like way back. But okay, you know, let me hear him out. So I'm listening to him or whatever. So sure enough, I drop him off to his dorm room. We sitting in the car for a while. His eyes starts watering. Mine starts watering. And I'm reacting to his action. So I'm sitting there, y'all, and I just start crying, and I'm talking to him, and I'm, you know, trying to give him the pep talk. Yeah, you got this. I'm like, whose son are you? You Lisette's son. I'm saying all this, the tears is flowing down. You Lisette's son. Meanwhile, I'm boo-hooing like, great, Mom, great encouragement, right? So he's looking at me, and then he starts crying. I'm like, we got this. So I'm like, listen, I'm giving him the prep talk. I'm like, listen, don't stay in your room. Come out of your room. Socialize. I was like, the same way you afraid, trust me, there's other kids afraid too. I said, talk to your roommate. He seems like a nice, you know, young man. He might be just as afraid. I said, but where you going to find your friends, Pops? Go to that basketball court. I said, you are nice on a basketball court. I said, they going to see you. They going to be like, oh, Shorty is, you know, Shorty got some game. He's nice. And, you know, relationships will build from there. Take it to the basketball court. I'm telling you. And sure enough, I dropped him off that night. We hugged, we cried it out, kissed. He went and he changed his clothes, whatever he did in his room, freshened up, went down to the basketball court, texted me that night and was like, Ma, I made some friends on a basketball court. I'm like, dude, like, you the bomb. I told you, when they realize who you are and find out like how dope you are, you're gonna have so many friends. It's gonna be like, oh my God, like, it's overwhelming. But yeah, like, be you, bring you, you know, with you to college. And I'm not quite sure. I know it has to be scary for them, because this is like 18. Like, I really got to grow up and be big and all that other stuff, be responsible, a grown man and all that. Let me just touch on that real quick, right? Because society has us to believe, or has these young men to believe, you got to be the man of the house. You can't cry. You got to do this. You got to do that. Bullshit. Excuse me, but not excuse me, bullshit. Like, come on, really? So to me, this is why we have grown black men with issues, because they're suppressing their issues. They're suppressing their feelings. They've been told since little they can't cry. They got to be the man of the house. They got to take care of their home. Like, what? I told my son, listen, if you need to cry, cry. Go in the shower and cry, in your dorm room and cry it out, let it go so you can feel better. And I'm not talking about be a crybaby, like crying every day in the shower, like just crying, because now we have a problem, right? Now we have a problem. But if you need to cry, get it out. It helps. It just makes you feel better. And I'm so glad that I taught my son, listen, be honest, don't hide your feelings, express yourself. I'm glad he expressed to me his feelings in that moment in school. I'm glad he got a chance to really, like, you know, cry and get it out, because for him to hold that in and tell himself, oh, I gotta be a man, that shit ain't healthy. That is not healthy. And at 18, like, that's not healthy. Get it out. Let's cry together. I'm going to hold you. We're going to hug it up. We're going to cry together. We're going to get it out of our systems. And we're going to move on. So now that he's better, I'm better. He was like, Mommy, pick me up on Thursday from school. Not a problem. I'm going to be here. You get your last class is 4:30. I'm going to be right here 4:25 to get my baby. He calls me and texts me back, oh, yeah, Ma. Oh, now he got friends. Right now he's got friends. He's good. Oh, Ma, don't pick me up Thursday. Pick me up Friday. Because you promised me Thursday. So now I'm in my feelings because I need you too. Ma, come on. Don't pick me up Thursday, Friday. But you don't have class Friday, Pops. I know, but I want to stay for this after school thing they doing. And I want to be a part of it. Now the selfish mom in me, I'm like, absolutely not. We discussed Thursday. You gonna stick to Thursday. But I was like, come on, Lisette. Like, you know, you can't do that. And I was like, thank you, Lord. I just prayed to God, like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh God, he's always there for me. He always got me. Look at me, about to probably get emotional. I don't want to. So yeah, so it made me feel so good. He's like, you know, Mom, good, you know, pick me up on Friday. So I'm like, okay, cool. Which Friday he puts me dead smack in 5 o'clock Friday traffic. So whatever. My husband and I, we go up and get him. Of course, he comes downstairs, college kid, brings his laundry. This is the time where I've been like super excited to do his laundry. Now, mind you, I done bust down his room, cleaned it. I'm talking cleaned it. I should have took a picture or video of before and after, but no, I couldn't because, yeah, I was still all in my emotions, and that's his room, his space. So he came home. He was like, wow. He's going through his clothes. He said, where'd you find this shirt? Where'd you find that? And I'm, you know, proud because I'm feeling good. You know, his room is clean and everything. So, yeah, we picked him up Friday, brought him home. He comes home Friday, stays in the house for like 30 minutes, and is like, oh, I'm going out with my friends. I'm going out with. I said, dude, you just got home. I know, but I haven't seen my friends. I'm like, but you haven't seen me either. But whatever. Again, let him go. He goes with his friends. I fall asleep. He comes in, I think, like 2 that morning or whatever. Yeah, so I had stuff going on this weekend, and then he had a busy weekend with his friends. His friends' families had end of summer barbecues. He did that. Then he's like, okay, Ma, I know I'm supposed to go back Monday, but could you take me back Sunday? We going to Lake Compounds. I'm like, all right, dude. First, you rob me of my extra days. I gotta take you back. And all the while, I'm still telling myself, okay, listen, you can't be selfish. This is, this is his life now, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So luckily for me, the trip he was going on, he was on the wait list. He didn't clear the wait list, so I got to spend another day with my baby. So today, again, like I said, is Monday, September 1st. He's in his room sleeping. So while he's sleeping, because when he gets up, I want to kind of go and do breakfast for him at diner, all those mother-son things. So while he's sleeping, I'm going to start deep cleaning my room. I don't have a lot to do, but I just want to get that dust. Oh my God, living in New York City, dust is just the devil. It's everywhere. It drives me crazy. So I want to do that. I'm going to wash my hair real quick, put another black rinse in, let that sit while I'm cleaning the room. And then what else I'm going to do? Once he gets up, find out what's on his agenda and see what time he wants to go back to school. Do that, and then I'm going to get my clothes ready for the work week. It's still going to be a quiet week because everyone's, kind of on vacation. It's going to be a quiet week at work. I'm taking Thursday off. I need to get some dental work done. Yeah, I need to get some dental work done. I want to take out all these silver fillings, guys. I've had these fillings in for years and just put clear ones because I'm starting to not like my mouth when I open it up and see all these damn cavities. So I want to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just take the day Thursday. I was going to work from home, but I was like, you know what? I have the time. I'm going to just take the day and do that. And what else? That is basically it. Yeah, that was basically it. Oh, I want to share with you guys. I just picked up some, with me crying and carrying on, I realized I need some energy too. So I went and replaced my, my women's multivitamin, and I take the Pure Essence One and Only Women, and it is for women of a certain age. I'm 55. So it's whole food based multivitamin, over 9,000 milligram whole food value. It supports energy, immune function, and stress response. So these are the vitamins that I take. I purchased some Ollie vitamins, guys, but they just were not sitting well on my stomach. So no. And then I needed a probiotic. The probiotic that I normally take, they didn't have. So I picked this one up and compared it to, there's another brand that I compared it to. I can't remember. But this one got really, really good reviews. And this is the Vital Flora. 60 billion live cultures, 60 strains of probiotics, and then it includes a +7 prebiotics. So I have this. So I'm going to eat me a granola bar and take both of those. Also, I wanted to share with you guys a facial. My skin also, guys, has been going crazy. I don't know if it's the menopause. I don't know if it's the stress. I don't know what it is, but my skin has been doing something that I am not crazy about. And I have been switching skin products, something that I do not do. But yeah, the products I've been using have not been working for me. I don't know what is going on, but I picked up the facial line from the beautiful Kelis. Kelis as in Nas's ex-wife, Kelis. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, Kelis. So I picked up her line, Bountiful, I believe it is. What is it? Bounty Beauty. So I picked up her line. Let's see, here we go, Bounty Beauty. So this is the rose hip and turmeric face oil. This is the skin food here. Sorry guys, this is the skin food. I just noticed there's some liquid in the bottom. So this is the facial cream. And then I picked up the face wash, and this is African black soap. And when I tell you guys, a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, I'm going to have this forever. Let me just show you guys what I do. So I started tracking my skin, and I want to track the product and see how well it works. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I can't give a review on it yet. The only review I can give is a little goes a long way, and I'm talking about the bare, like a bare minimum. I'm going to show you guys when I wash my face exactly how much I use. So I want to give it 30 days to see how it works, and then I could come back and give you guys a really, really good review on it. But I just want to show you guys what I've been doing. And I started back using my Grande Lash. So I started using this, and I just want to show you guys what I've been doing. I made a makeshift calendar here because what happens is when I start a product, right, I like to try to give it 30 days for it to work. And I was like, you know what? I need to be more consistent and see it, and if I see it, I can kind of stay consistent with it. So as you guys can see, I created an August calendar, and I just wrote eyelash serum. It was originally for the eyelash serum, and then when I picked up the Kelis product, I added it. So I started the, as you can see, let's see, I started the, where you have the checks, this is where I started the eyelash serum. So I started here August 1st, and I have my checks. All the checks are completed. Like, yes, I added it. I missed the 18th, so that's why this is circled. And then I started the Bounty Beautiful line from Kelis on August 21st. So I'll come back on September 21st or around that time and let you guys know how it is working. But yeah, before I take the August calendar down and add the September, which is today, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Now, I did purchase some, let me show you guys. I did purchase some glass wine markers that I wanted to draw like a calendar here, but I was like, you know what? When I clean the mirror, this will come down. But I'm gonna just go ahead and try it, guys, just to see what it's like. But they are erasable, wash off, so I'm gonna try them. I like this, but I'm gonna just try this and see how it works. So yeah, that's my little makeshift calendar. And I definitely did remember to use it here. I just forgot to tick it off, but now I'm getting in the habit of, you know, knowing what to do. But again, I just want to keep it for myself. That way, when I visually see September 8th, I can, you know, just look at my eyelashes and see how the product worked. And then when I get to September 21st, I can just kind of say, oh, hey, I've been using it for a month. So forth and so on. And I won't throw this away. I'll just take it off of the mirror and just put it to the side so I can compare the dates and everything. So that is what I have been doing lately. Of course, I had to buy myself a few gifts. I definitely had to buy myself a few gifts, guys, for you know, my baby not being home and me being sad and missing him. And I'll come back on and share that with you guys. So I picked up something from Fashionphile. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna jump in the shower, wash my hair, put my rinse in, and I'll just share some of that with you guys, okay? All right, bye. Well, y'all, plans have changed. My son just woke up. It's now 10:55. Well, it's 11 o'clock now, and he is ready to go back to his dorm. So I'm gonna drink this tea real quick, jump in the shower, because I do want to have some breakfast with him before I take him back and get ready to leave. So cleaning my room and doing my hair comes later. All right, y'all. I went ahead and washed my hair anyway. So what I'm gonna do is put my black rinse in. I'm gonna put a shower cap. I'm gonna tie it up, and then I'm gonna put a baseball cap and take my son to school and go have some breakfast. So the black rinse that I'm using today, guys, is by Nairobi. My sister is a licensed cosmetologist, I guess. Yeah, I think that covers hair. So she picks these up for me from her vendor. Even though you guys know I found the Blackest Black from the one in Sally's, I did find it. Well, my girlfriend found it for me online from a vendor that was selling it on, I think it was eBay, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and use this. Let me just comb my hair through. Oh, actually, I don't need to comb it through. So I'm gonna do the front using my little spatula thing here, my little brush. The good thing I like, guys, about a semi-permanent is you can do it. So this is my second time doing a black rinse within 2 weeks, because it's just gonna wash out. So it's safe. It's pretty safe. It is pretty safe. I swear I should go to hair school. I wish there were classes that I could take just to learn how to apply and do certain things. And just for my hair. Not to become like a hairstylist or anything, but just for my hair. Even though a lot of stuff that I learned from Joe. She doesn't mind sharing, especially she would prefer that, you know, I take care of my hair in between salon visits, like the do's and the don'ts. She definitely yelled at me because she was like, Lisette, you are relaxing your hair in the middle. You're leaving it on too long because it's breaking. So between that and good old menopause, yeah. Ooh, it was a doozy. I just realized, guys, that I didn't even put on any gloves. So I need to, at some point, stop and add some gloves. So I want to go to Jamaica, guys. I got married in Jamaica, and then I was in Jamaica after that, like, seems like every summer. And then I was like, you know, I need a break from Jamaica. But I want to go back to Jamaica badly. My mother-in-law has a beautiful big house in Jamaica. It's on the countryside, and I keep saying I'm gonna go, but guys, what scares me is trying to get there, because you are driving up in those mountains. If you guys have ever been to Jamaica and been to the countryside, the mountains, it's like a narrow road, 2 lanes, like one going, one coming, and to the right of you are these damn drops, and if you don't get that turn right, your ass will be off that mountain. The last time I went to Jamaica with my husband, his friend was driving. I was so scared, y'all. I had to go to sleep. I was terrified because all I saw my ass was, I just saw us coming up off of the road. And you know, when you Jamaican, you do as the Jamaicans do. You drive those roads, but coming from New York, not having those drops like that and having a guardrail, it's kind of hard to get used to driving on a road with no damn rails and just drops. I was like, yeah, no, negative. So if I could get through that, I can go up and see my mother-in-law's house. She keeps saying, Lisette, they changed the road. They fixed it. It's highway now. I'm like, okay, mother-in-law, when you go home, when you driving there, just take some video so I can see the road. Because your girl is a city girl and I am terrified. My son heard me on the phone saying I was about to clean up. So he's like, Ma, clean up what? We gotta go. I'm ready to go back to school. I'm like, no. But no. He's good. He's good, I'm good. He's good, I'm good. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I was watching a special with Angie Martinez in real life on YouTube, and her interviewee was Lala Anthony, and she was talking about Cayenne, her son Cayenne, starting his freshman year of college, and she was like, ooh, this is for the birds, this is hard. She was like, where the hell is the podcast for this? How do we deal with this? And when I tell y'all, I felt her in my soul, everything she said, because it's a lot. And I think he had been in school for, if not a month, 2 months. And she said, you know, I was struggling, I couldn't sleep. So, you know, she said she called him, she was crying, she called him, she was like, Cayenne, I need you to come home, I need you to come home now. She's crying, and Cayenne's like, Mom, what's wrong, what's wrong? She's like, I need you to come home, I miss you. He's like, Mom, I can't come home, I have, you know, I have obligations, I have basketball practice, and, oof, oh my gosh, she was just crying, she said, and I was like, Lala, I feel you. Girl, I feel you. Like, this is for the birds. For the birds. But, you know, the men will say, y'all gotta stop babying. I know my husband. You gotta stop babying him. He gonna be all right. It's time for him to grow up. It's time. Okay, the time is coming, but dang, can we, like, help him with this throughout this transition? Well, shit, help me throughout this transition. God, be a little understanding. 18 years he's home. 18 years home. My son hasn't been away to no sleepaway camp. He hasn't been away from me where I had to get on a plane to go see him, or, you know, without him being with me. He's never been away from me like that. So, yeah, 18 years is hard. They're in their bedroom. And yes, he was at the stage where he was hanging out with his friends. He was hardly, you know, home. But you know that he's coming home, and you know he's in the vicinity. Not only that, you know, it could be a time or two, or a lot of times, where he's coming in with his friends. You know, so you see the friends, you're like, hi, such and such. And, you know, that's an extension of him as well. So you miss all that. These damn men, I tell you. I tell you. Meanwhile, my husband, I'm quite sure he's missing him. His ass is probably in the shower, like I mentioned, crying and carrying on too, but just don't want me to see it. Dang, I'm like, you're so mean. You're so mean. My son is not here. You're not understanding me. You're not comforting me. You're not telling me it's gonna be okay. He's like, I am telling you, but you're not listening. I'm like, but you're telling me in a very militant, stern, he's gonna be fine, yes, grew up. Shout out to all of the moms. We in this together. We understand each other. Those are our babies. Damn these men. Damn these men that don't want to understand. Damn, damn, damn. All right, let me put this plastic cap on my bag. Yeah, plastic cap on my bag. Let me put this plastic bag on my head. Tie my hair up good so I'm not embarrassing my son when I drop him off to school. Even though that would be so tacky and that's not cool. I would never do that. And he already told me, guys. I was like, can I walk you upstairs to your dorm? He was like, no, Ma, you can let me off right on the side and I go upstairs. I'm like, dang, you're mean. All right, so I'm not going to record any of it, guys. I'm not going to vlog because I want to, you know, spend this little time with my son. I want to be in a moment and all the things. So I will see you guys when I get back home. All right, bye. All right, guys, so I am back from dropping my son off to school. It's now 3:40. So it's now 3:41. I am going to go ahead and, so this black rinse has been in here now, y'all, for some time. More than enough time. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse my hair, sit under the dryer. Yeah, because it's been in here long enough. So I'm going to sit under the dryer. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, guys, let me just share with you what I picked up from Fashionphile. Hold on. So I picked this up from Fashionphile, guys. Now, this particular item that I'm about to show you, I had it before, but I had it in the, well, I'm going to just tell you guys. I had it in the, let me just share it with you guys. So I picked up this classic bag, and it is no other than the red Epi Leather Alma bag. So I picked this up from Fashionphile. As you guys can see, here is the certificate of authenticity. So we have that. And the bag was gently used, but it looks absolutely amazing. As you guys can see, there's no wear and tear in the corners here. I do have a little bit of, let me just find it for you guys. There was a little bit of, I think, like scuffing or something. Where is it? Right here. So it was a little bit right there, but that's not a big deal. Inside the bag was good too. Let me just move the stuffing. So we have inside of the bag. Hope you guys can see that. So here is, let me get out the way so it can focus. So we have that. So it was in really, really excellent condition, guys. It was in excellent condition. And this was actually, guys, under, I would say under $700 for this. So I caught it again, pre-loved from Fashionphile. And it's in excellent condition. Excellent, excellent condition. I had this bag, guys, in the plum color in the Vernis leather, and I had to sell it. I actually sold it to Fashionphile because I still have my history with them, so I'll include it here on the side card somewhere. I sold it because I wanted that bag so bad. Got the bag, finally got the bag, and never carried the bag. I never reached for the bag, and I couldn't understand why, because I'm like, it's beautiful, it's a classic, but I never reached for the bag. And it had been going on. Out of 2 years, I would say I probably carried that bag maybe 5 times, and I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. So I wound up selling it to Fashionphile, and I think I got I know I replaced it with another bag. I can't remember what I replaced it with, but I sold that, and I had an orange Epi Leather Louis Vuitton Speedy. It was the 25, and I just felt like the 25 version was so small. Again, I'll include the side card here. Again, I just never carried it. I'm like, mandarin orange, I can only carry it in the summertime. I didn't feel comfortable carrying it in the fall and winter, guys, so I sold that one as well. But in any event, I'm happy with this bag. Love this, and this is the perfect size. This is the MM, and I feel like I could carry this, guys, to work. I could carry it out to brunch with the girls, even on weekends. So it is the perfect size, guys. Perfect size. Yeah, so I am very happy with my purchase. And y'all, I needed something because like I said, with my son going to school, I've been stressed out. I've had a tension headache that I could not get rid of for like a week. Advil was a joke. Tylenol was a joke. I finally took some BC powder that my cousin recommended, and it took care of that. But yeah, I was like, Lisette, you gotta calm down, girl. You have got to calm down. Bryce is gonna be all right. God got you. He got us. So yeah. So I'm happy with my purchase, guys. And oh, I have to share with you guys one other thing. So I know I came on here, guys, complaining that my Apple Watch would not hold the charge. It was only charging up to 75%. Apple was like, yeah, no, it won't charge to the 100%. So when I look back at my watch and how long I've had it, it has done what it was supposed to do. I've had that watch over 5 years. Over 5 years. So it was basically time. So I went ahead, guys. Yes, I did. Guys, and purchased the watch. And I got the Apple 10 series. I did do like a little review to see what was going to be the big change with the 11. And because there wasn't a big change, I was like, let me just go ahead and get the 10 series. I got the 46 millimeter. So I got the 46 millimeter here. And this band I purchased from Amazon. And I've got the, I believe this is the silver. Let me just make sure I'm saying it right. I got the Series 10 46 millimeter silver owl blue cloud, whatever that. Yeah, I guess that's the color that I have. But here you can see it here, silver blue. So that's the one that I have. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I was at work one day and I think I went to the vending machine or I went to the cafeteria and I left my phone to charge. And I was like, damn it, I forgot to bring it. And usually if I forget my phone, I just tap my watch. Like wherever I am, if I forget my phone or whatever, I just tap my watch. And I was like, you know what? I do need my watch back. I need my watch back. So yeah. So I got my Apple Watch, I have my bag, and that is it for now. I am going on a saving spree. We're about to do some home renovations that's going to cost us some coins. So I need to really kind of buckle down and focus on that. So yeah, that's it. Let me go rinse my hair out, guys. I'll probably hop back on and show you guys how I wrap it. And that's it. Oh, one other thing. I started using these sacred drops. Guys, these sacred drops are working. They are working for my little missing sides and the middle of my head. These are actually working. And I've been using this now for, I would say, a good amount, enough time to give it a nice good review. You're supposed to use it 3 times a day. The reason I don't, because it does leave your hair wet, and I don't want to have that wet look here and in the top. So I only use it once a week when I wash my hair, and I just put it here and I rub it in really, really good. So again, let me go and rinse my hair, and I'll come back on and show you guys how I wrap it. All right, bye. All right, guys, so all of the black is rinsed out. Still see a little remnants of it here, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sacred drops. One thing this pixie gonna do, y'all, this pixie is gonna grow. And you're supposed to use like one whole filler, but I use about 3, because I put a whole filler here, one here, and then one all in the middle here. And guys, y'all know my holy grail, foaming lotion is Nairobi, but I'm trying to give Nairobi a break for a little while just to switch things up a bit. So I went with the who was this by? Influance Honey Almond Styling Foam. This is a really good styling foam as well. This got me through the pandemic, guys. When I ran out of Nairobi, this came through. Showed up and showed out for me. And y'all know I use If you don't know, I've talked about it on my channel before. I use a lot of foam wrap. Some might call it wasteful, and that's fine, but this is how I wrap my hair. Y'all, I was supposed to go blonde this summer, and I relaxed my hair too soon, and well, not too soon, but I relaxed my hair and had to wait 2 weeks for a color. You can't color it as per my stylist with a fresh relaxer. Well, I guess you can, but she prefers not to. And my schedule and her schedule was not aligning, and I could not wait any longer, and I just went ahead and added a black rinse, which I normally do right when I relax my hair. All right, guys, so I'm gonna draw the calendar here on my mirror. So I'm gonna remove August, and I'm gonna put September right here where August was. So now that we have the calendar all situated there, my eyelash serum and my Bounty Beauty. So I know that I started on the 8th. So that's going to mark a month. I'm going to just leave this here, guys, until the month is over. So that's what it's going to be. I'm going to leave that there until the month is over, until I've completed the month. And then I will move August. So let me wash my face and then tick the day off. But since I didn't let you guys see the complete way I do the I wash my face and everything, let's do it now together. So I'm gonna wash my face with the African soap. Let me wet my face up a bit. Okay. And I'm gonna use just a little bit of the face soap. Oh. And get a nice good lather, as you guys can see. And I definitely use too much. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off now. We are gonna go in with our Grande Lash MD. So I'm gonna apply this to my lash line. I'm gonna make this calendar bigger. With me seeing this calendar like this, there is no way that I can forget to apply my lash serum and use my, well, not so much use my Bountiful. It's not so much as a reminder. I just want to see how my face is going to react to this after 30 days. Because I wash my face day and night. I just want to see again how it's going to react for 30 days. This calendar more so keeps me accountable and reminds me to add the serum to my lashes at night. So that's what this is here for. So that is everything, guys. That is everything. I'm going to, where's my little pink marker? I am going to get myself ready for bed. I have one more load of laundry to put away. So I'm going to get myself ready, guys, for bed. I have one more load of laundry to put away. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do some laundry. We'll fold up this last set of clothes. I'm waiting for my daughter she's coming to pick something up. And then I'm going to take myself to bed. So that is everything, guys, that I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a little too chatty for you guys. I just had some things on my heart that I wanted to get off and share with you guys, and just also share some goodies that I picked up. So in any event, it is now 8:56, and that's a wrap. I will see you guys in my next video, and as always, thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Again, I haven't been as consistent as I would like, but thank you guys for your patience and rocking with your girl, and as always, I will see you in my next video.